I wish to linger a little longer here with you.
Hey, boy.
I wish to linger a little longer here with you. I wish to linger a little longer here with you.
Every time I hear another killing of a black man or woman, I think of these next three words. Am I next?
Am I next? Am I next?
Am I next?
Am I next?
Am I next?
Am I next?
Am I next?
Am I next? Is my mother next?
Is my little brother next?
Is my cousin next?
Is my 14-year-old sister next?
Is my daughter next?
Am I next? This year alone shows that not all lives actually matter because over 100 black men have been killed.
It's scary waking up every morning to that. It's exhausting, it's tiring, it's annoying, and then you have this type of anticipation of like who's gonna be next.
I think it's gotten to the point where every time that I log on social media, every time that I engage in conversation, I'm just waiting for them to tell me who was next.
I'm constantly reminded that my body is not mine, that I don't matter. If I were to bring a child into this world, he, she, might just be taken out of my hands.
For you to watch the news and see innocent lives being taken by those who took an oath to protect and serve our community is truly heartbreaking. And they slaughter us like animals, like we're not human, like we don't have families.
It's just constantly wondering all the time and not understanding why and how somebody could have that much hatred in their heart. That much hatred. But you bleed like I bleed. We both come from the same God, so I don't understand it.
It makes me think about the purpose of police right now. Is it really to protect us or to... Are they really here to protect and serve us? Is it really something here to protect and serve us? And the answer is really no.
I've been pulled over in my neighborhood 3 times in the last month. Each time with my little brother in the car. My brother's only the age of 12. And it's funny how every time the cops roll up on us, the first thing they look to do is grab their gun. You know, me in response to that, I have to watch the way I behave to make sure that they don't overreact and end up shooting him. That's real. That's my life every day. Every day we, in our community, are forced to ask, who will be next?
I had a conversation with my 9-year-old cousin Talib, and he was sincerely confused about police brutality. He was confused that the people that we called to help us could do such things to us.
Like, my brother is like 16 now, so he's getting to that age where it's kind of like a target age group, around like 18 to like 24. I feel like they target black men. He needs to know so that when he's out in the street, he's walking with like that confidence that he knows his history, he's educated, he's able to like back up with what he has to say, and he knows if he's not in the wrong, then he could be perfectly like he can get himself out of that situation without being shot.
With all these black brothers dying, I can't help but think about mine, my little Theo, my little Junior, how I watched him grow up to be a man, a beautiful black man. Right now they're killing our people, and I can't help but ask, am I next? Is he next?
Just a little bit of extra melanin gets me killed. That's it. Literally a color of a skin gets me killed.
Watching the police brutalize and slaughter our black men, it has really been a national genocide, if you can think about it, between mass incarceration to these killings. It's a way to systematically wipe out the existence of black males in America.
You're forced to think about all of the names, all the hashtags, and connect them to the real people that's there. The media, they forget about us. They don't talk about us as if we are real people, as if we're human. They don't give us human characteristics.
And they just want to constantly feed you negativity on a mass scale, constantly. So you just stay in a depressed state because they know what our true power is, you know. And when people, God men, God women, God children are entrenched in negative emotion, then we lose so much of our power. Okay? So they feed us these images constantly, these negative images on the news. That's all you see, negativity. Negativity.
It really boils down to how much we're willing to risk for our freedom. Are we willing to risk our ego? Are we willing to risk ourselves, our lifestyles? Or are we content with the fact that at any moment we could be, like the question says, next?
As a black man, as a black woman in America, in the world, your natural resource is your spirit. That's something that they can never take away from you. And that is the most powerful thing on the planet. And they know it. The truth is they know it. You know, as far as mourning, just breathe, people. Breathe, it's okay. They cannot win. They will try and try and try, but we are not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere.
Our blood reeks of royalty, they can smell it in the air. We're so used to our own scent, we cannot fathom what we bear. They know of our greatness, I'm just trying to taste it, while others are trying to waste it, and the white man is trying to trace it. But even in trying to find what is truly beyond divine, they could never go back far enough. We're way beyond their time. Therefore, in the meantime, they hunt the queens and kings with crime. Used to hang us up with strings to trees and other things. Now they tote guns with beams and wrist rings. Same old ankle chains, still beating us the same. Ain't nothing changed. Except now they're trying to survive. Can't find any use for us alive, not knowing we can't die. So while they're chasing blood, snatching bodies, eating babies, and raping our minds by having sex with our kind, they can only become us with every thrust. I trust they only raise our army, and I trust that we are righteous.